Love you 3,000.
Ano habak 3,000 from
Love
UAE.
you 3,000.
Ti amo 3,000.
Para kami dahil 3,000.
Welcome to another edition of Coach Miranda Minor's Daily Technical Charting, Fundamentals, Improvement of Trading Quotient, and everything about crypto all in one channel.
Hey Miranda, Coach Miranda Minor here. Do you want to earn additional income by just spending 1 hour of your day? Why don't you try cryptocurrency trading? Trading in crypto is just 1 hour business that can give you the potential to earn more. But earning more means you have to invest in your learning, right? Pero how? Hear me out, Miranda, because I have a good news for you. Our Miranda Minor EliteUniversity offers easy-to-understand courses about cryptocurrency trading at the most affordable enrollment fee in the market. So, what are you waiting for? Learn more so that you can earn more. With the Miranda Minor EliteUniversity, I will see you in our class.
Hello, Miranda. I'm Mentor Rose.
I'm Mentor Luke.
Are you an experienced crypto trader and interested in cryptocurrency certification?
O are you a newbie in crypto na hindi alam kung paano at saan magsisimula?
We have good news, Miranda. Global Miranda Minor Elite University is now offering a crypto primer course just for you.
You can learn more about cryptocurrency, NFT, DAOs, Web 3.0 when you enroll in our crypto primer course.
And wait, there's more. We will issue a certificate after you take the course so you can be a certified crypto NFT decentralized finance professional.
Wow! So ano pang hinihintay nyo? Visit us at our official website www.globalmirandaminor.com.
Hurry and enroll now, Miranda.
See you in our classes!
Hi, Coach Miranda Minor. We talked a few times now before, but I didn't get to formally introduce myself back. So I'm Good. I'm an airline pilot, and I'm Elite University graduate, beginner's class batch 21, and intermediate class batch.
Today's gonna be a good day. Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day. Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day. Wake up. Today's gonna be a good.
Hey guys, good morning, good morning, good morning. My name is Coach Miranda Minor and welcome to another edition of our Coach Miranda Minor's Daily Technical Charting, Fundamentals, Traders Quotient, and everything in one channel. Yes, I look very preppy today, huh? You know, I prepared for this show. I need to look like this. And I'm sure all of you will be wondering, what short am I wearing today? That was the famous question of all of you when I'm wearing something like this. Of course, I am not wearing any shorts. Forget about the question. But again, welcome to our Technical Charting Thursday with the Mentors. A very, 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 very special day. Okay? A very, very special day for all of you guys because today we're going to have what I call a UN Council. Why do I say it's UN Council? Why? Because, and by the way, you're seeing me there at the background. It's me doing live. To know that I am real, okay? And this is real live, okay? So, what made the show very special? Of course, we have a lot of guests today, aside from our coaches. Of course, you're hearing me speaking straight English. Nosebleed, guys. But today, we'll have a very, very special guest. We will have our 3 coaches, the international coaches. And type number 1 if you are excited to see our Coach May of Indonesia, Coach Anurag of India, and Coach Wong of China, of Chinese-speaking countries, except, of course, China. And of course, I would like you guys to, Kamiranda, you've never seen Kuya Alfie wear a long sleeves. Okay, now you will see him. Okay, you've never seen him wear a long sleeves. He was forced to wear a long sleeves. Okay, you will never see. Right now, he's wearing a long sleeves. Anyways, guys, without further ado, welcome. And our topic for today is about obviously technical charting together with the mentors. Are you a bull or a bear? No? What do you think? Is Miranda Minor bullish today or is he bearish today? Is it because I'm wearing a red tie or a red light at the background? Is it gonna be a bear market? What do you guys think? Tell me, type down below, what do you think? Are we gonna be a bear or a bull? Right? Are we gonna be a bear or a bull? But again, no, I'm very, very excited and grabe, kakasabi ko lang no? Kakasabi ko lang talaga, Bitcoin, oh sure. Members, where did Bitcoin go? Did you follow our TA? Huh? Members, did you see the Osho reminder? Okay? Did you see the Osho reminder? Mentors, coaches, get ready. I'll put you guys on live in few minutes. But again, guys, join me. And without further ado, I would like to use the extra time given to me to do the introduction to already start the ball rolling. Why don't we now put our coaches live today? Okay, let me just share quickly my screen. Are you excited? Are you excited, members? Kamiranda, are you excited? Huh? Are you excited? Because I am excited.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Yo, set your affirmations, aspirations. I got shit to do, the aftermath of preparation. Good food, good mood, blood in circulation. One step at a time, yeah, that's how you make it. Set a goal you control and the steps you take them. I try to pick one thought, have some.
All right, let us do this. Kamiranda, let me actually just share my screen real quick. Thank you so much. There you go. All right. Okay. There you go. All of you can be seen in the screen. Give me a second. All right, mentors, coaches, greet everyone. You are now live.
Hey everyone.
Hey Kamiranda.
Hey everyone.
Hello.
Hi everyone.
Hi everyone.
Hello.
Very, very good, no? Yan. All right, without further ado, let us put the spotlight, turn it on to our three coaches today. I'm not the only coach here. I'm a humble coach, you know. So, why don't we start with, of course, the man in the yellow shirt. Of course, you've met him before, but why don't we ask him again to say hello to everyone in English and in Chinese? Coach Wong, how are you?
Yep, good, Master Coach. How are you?
Hi
everyone. Hi all Kamirandas. How are you guys? Long time no see. And use Mandarin to greet all you all. 谢谢大家的光临。OK， 希望在日后的日子，我们再可以再见面啊。谢谢。
Very good, thank you. How about? Thank you, Coach Wong, and of course, our two newest coaches. Mentors, palakpakan naman natin. Our two newest coaches, I'm very proud to introduce. Let's do ladies first. Coach May of Indonesia. Coach May, how are you?
Hi, I'm good. My name I'm Coach Reina. So I'm here to teach you about cryptocurrency by Global Miranda Minor Systems. With Indonesian language.
You want to say hello or good evening in Indonesian, in Bahasa?
Yes, selamat malam semuanya. Semoga kalian sehat selalu.
Very good, thank you. Okay, do I need to do this? Everyone is doing this, okay. All right, okay. Coach Anurag, how are you from India? Wow.
Hello, Coach. Hello, everyone. Very glad to see all of you on this channel today. And जितने भी लोग मेरे देश से, भारत से अभी ये देख रहे हैं, आप लोग सबको मेरा नमस्कार। और मैं आशा करता हूं कि आप लोग सब इस चैनल को देख के क्रिप्टोस के बारे सीखेंगे। और जैसा कि आप लोग को पता ही होगा कि भारत देश क्रिप्टोस में सबसे ज़्यादा निवेश करता है, तो मुझे आशा है कि आप लोग इस चैनल का पूरा लाभ उठाएंगे। थैंक यू कोच।
Thank you, Coach Anurag. All right, let's maybe ask first, Coach Reina, how was your experience so far? How's your training? How's everything?
So first, my training in Feast Gold by GMMG is actually, to be honest, is really hard for me. I have to study. I have to. I didn't get sleep even 2 days, but it's really fun here. I learned a lot from. I learned a lot from here, and I like these new challenges.
2 days, come on. Miranda Minor, you're very difficult, huh? 2 days did not sleep. Come on. Ask the mentors how many days the boys did not sleep. Nako. You can, and look at the hair of Alfie Uson. Look at the white hair. You know, when he started, it's all black. Huh? Look, Alfie Uson, when he started, it was all black, and he was like, come on, coach. You're on mute, Kuya Alfie.
It's too hard. All I see is red and green.
All right. Coach Anurag, how was your training? How is it so far?
Yeah, so for me, the training was very, very rigorous. And I remember I got suddenly remembered my college days and school days when I used to have these exam palpitations. We had to give presentations, and we had to digest all this information very fast, present it to the coaches. But I enjoyed the whole challenge of it. I enjoyed the challenge of presenting my understanding in front of the coaches. I would like to thank both Coach Miranda and also Coach Luke for being very patient and solving all our questions and our doubts. Overall, I love this family and this community of mentors and coaches.
Thank you. And Anurag, because you're there already, let me ask you this question. What is your favorite topic in the beginner class and why?
Okay, the favorite topic in my beginner class was the 3 trading setups.
Okay.
Because before I entered into this training, I was a newbie investor in stocks, and basically, I was just kind of trying to follow the trends on the candles, and I was almost kind of just intuitively using my brain to predict the patterns of the candles. So it worked for me for 3 days, and I earned some very decent profits. And on the 4th day, I lost every single profit that I earned because the trend was going absolutely opposite on the 4th day. So I think the kind of logic and the back testing of the system that is there for the 3 approaches, that gave me the confidence that, everything is not without a pattern. So if we have got the ability to spot the pattern, we can ride the market.
Sounds really good. Thank you for sharing. And mind you, this is for my viewers, our viewers. Coach Anurag got the Revalida on the first try. He is very, very surprisingly good. And Luke can attest to this, right? He got the system, and knowing me, and I'm a bit difficult in terms of expectations, I'm pleasantly surprised in a good way, no? So congratulations, Coach Anurag. I'm sure a lot of Indian folks will learn from you.
Thank you so much, Coach.
Thank you. How about Coach May? What's your favorite topic in the beginner class, if I can ask you that?
My favorite topic in the beginner class is the feast mindset because it's really actually it's really basic, but I mean this is from ourselves. When we want to start something, it will start from our behavior, something like that.
And good. So filtering, eliminating ego, awareness through journaling, right?
Yes.
Very good. What is the most, if I can ask as well, what is the most difficult? Also, you, Coach Reina and Coach Anurag, what's the most challenging module?
The most challenging module is how to make a portfolio. For me, it's a little bit hard because you know there's a lot of steps in there, and then I have to arrange it.
Portfolio creation, right? Correlation,
Yes.
Corel, right?
Yeah.
And I kind of agree.
Yes.
Coach Anurag,
Yeah, for me, the most challenging thing is actually charting because, where do we actually, in charting specifically the time frames, right? So, where do we actually pitch ourselves in for the buying? Uh, at what point should we use a 1 hour time frame? At what point should we zoom out? And spot the major support and trend lines. So that's, and also the fibs. I like the concept of fibs very much, but I think, when we go into advanced charting, we have to keep on changing the scenario of the fibs. Sometimes we have to go to the older one. Sometimes we have to come in, zoom in, and go to the newer fib. So that's where I face my challenges.
Mm-hmm. Okay, sounds good. Sounds good. And that's a very valid point because majority of our graduates, Kamiranda, if you're listening right now, type number one if you feel time frame is also difficult and Fibonacci is also difficult because that I totally agree, right? Coach Reina, why don't you invite Indonesians who are watching right now to, and the same thing with Coach Anurag and Coach Wong, invite us in your own dialect to watch the future Feast Gold YouTube channel, not our channel today. We will have a different YouTube channel for Feast Gold International, right? So we'll have that our sister YouTube channel. They'll be doing live there in that channel very very soon. So why don't you invite Indonesians, Indians, and Chinese to start following us in our social media channels. Coach Reina, please first go ahead.
Okay. Untuk sahabat saya di Indonesia, untuk kalian yang penasaran banget dengan apa itu kripto, bagaimana trading, Coach Miranda ini memiliki sistem yang sangat bagus. Dan untuk kalian yang ingin tahu informasi lebih lanjut, kalian bisa lihat di YouTube Feast Gold. Dan segera kalian bisa langsung ke sana.
Okay. Tell me when you're done because I don't know if you're done already.
Yeah, I'm done.
You're done?
Sorry,
okay.
sir.
All right. Okay. Okay. All right. Coach Anurag, your turn.
नमस्कार, आप लोग जितने भी भारतीय लोग अभी इस चैनल को देख रहे हैं, आप लोग को पता ही होगा कि ये कोच मिरांडा माइनर का चैनल है और अभी हम लोग जो हैं इस चैनल के द्वारा इंटरनेशनल जा रहे हैं. तो उन्होंने एक सिस्टर कंपनी फाइंड की है जिसका नाम है फीस्ट गोल्ड इंटरनेशनल और इसके बाद से हम लोग इंटरनेशनली डिफरेंट लैंग्वेजेस में फीस्ट गोल्ड इंटरनेशनल के द्वारा आप लोग सबको लाइव प्रसारित करेंगे और मैं आप लोग सबको इनवाइट करता हूं कि आप लोग कृपया इस चैनल को देखें और इस चैनल का पूरा लाभ उठाएं. थैंक यू. आई एम डन.
What is kaseho bai mean? Is that a curse?
Yeah, no. Kaise ho bhai means how are you, brother?
How are you? Okay, because someone said in the chat room kaseho bai. All right.
Okay.
Someone said you sound very good. Very good. Very good. I like it. Okay. The sound of the Indonesian coach sounds like a DJ. Wow. We have a fan already, Coach Marino. Fan. You know. But don't tell us where you live, huh? No one tells the everyone here. Okay. All right. Coach Wong, your turn.
OK, thank you, Coach. 大家好，我是 Coach Wang 我就是再重新欢迎大家到我们的 Fiscal International。我们的 Fiscal 这个网站呢，就是以后我们在这个网站下面就会跟大家长一点的见面，就是大家讨论一下怎么这样去做这个虚拟货币怎么去赚钱，一起去赚多一点钱。有什么投资的经验都可以跟大家一起分享。然后呢，我们也是GMMG Global Miranda Minor 的子公司，所以呢，我们都是在同一家公司跟大家见面的。好，谢谢。
谢谢。
Thank you.
Alright. Okay, Alfie ko naman daw Bisaya. No,
Marunong Bisaya, Coach.
You don't want to speak Bisaya ba? Okay. So of course, we need to go English the whole time, Mentors, get ready. But you know, again, welcome. Let's give a warm round of applause and welcome to our new coaches. Well done, well done, well done to all of you, and congratulations at you know, thank you for spreading the culture of malasakit in those countries, you know, in Indonesia. You know, I'm happy because we have the 3 biggest countries covered. Do you guys see that? Do you guys realize that? We got the 3 biggest countries covered here. Well, except for Spanish, because we have supposed to have a Spanish mentor, and the mentor is coach rather, and we're currently working with that coach at this point. But Chinese speaking, you know, Indonesia and India, we got it covered, guys. A third of the whole world. And I'm happy to say that because, you know, congratulations to the global Miranda Minor community. And Miranda, thank you so much for your love in what we do here. Every day, you know, we're getting out of our very busy life to give, you know, our time and dedication to guide the community every 9 o'clock, every night, no? Every night. And this is our commitment. And now our commitment in multiple languages. You know, we're going to commit to help you and guide you and ensure that we spread the culture of malasakit into the entire world. You know, be it Chinese speaking, Indonesian speaking, Bahasa speaking, or Indian speaking. Thank you so much, Miranda. And once again, one more round of applause, mentors, to our new coaches. Okay.
Thank you, everybody.
All right, so why don't we do this now? So, mentors, Bitcoin, crazy Bitcoin, yeah? You know, someone said, Coach Reina is so beautiful. You know, this happens when you're the only girl in front of the Marlboro country or the Thorns, right? Next time, I'm gonna be looking for all girls. So I stand out. According to Big Boy, Coach Reina is so beautiful. Sinbad, will there be an English course, Coach? Yes. We have an English course that's already done. We just need to upload it. Okay? How to enroll in the Indonesian class according to Jay Oli. Coach, why is it all Coach Reina, guys? Come on. Coach Anurag is here. Coach Miranda is here. Come on. Coach Reina looks like a kababayang Filipino.
What's that?
You have a resemblance of a Filipina blood.
I see.
Okay. How about Korean? Yes, we'll also have Korean, guys. No, we have materials in Korean already. Okay.
We do have Coach Oliver.
Yeah, Coach Oliver is here. Coach Oliver. Alright. According to Daryl, Coach Miranda, I will attend the Indonesian class. Is it already enrollment? I saw my fib ever. What does that mean? Coach Reina and Coach Rose equals 10,000 viewers. Okay, let's all go now,
I think
guys.
he's trying to say, Coach, fib for fib ever, like forever.
Ah.
Fib ever.
Kimchi hamnida. Okay. Anyways, all right. Mentor Look, you wanna start the show and let's do our charting for Bitcoin today. I have my bias already. The entire world knows it. If I can just quickly show Bitcoin, and I'll pass it on to you already, guys. So let me just quickly share my screen. Okay, so Kamiranda, this was my reminder to all of you, no? So I already saw a lot of left hand. If you go to my Twitter account or in any of my SocMed channels, you would have noticed that I reminded everybody. Okay? Here, an hour ago, almost all of the coins are showing left hand in 15 minutes, no? Even for the members. Members, you all know this. I've already reminded you in that, no? So there's a left hand and we're waiting for obviously what is the action that we need to wait if there's a left hand, diba? And you need to remember, again, keep in mind, no, to all of you or everyone's watching right now, be it in Binance, whenever you see that the coin is creating a higher high, but your Bitcoin is your coin is creating a histogram that looks like this. Sometimes what's a bit confusing, okay, listen everyone, what's a bit confusing is if your price or the candle is creating a higher high. However, actually let me just try to change my look. Just give me a second, guys. There you go. So everyone can still see me and my red tie. Okay, so whenever you see that the price is creating a higher high, in this particular case, you have your low, high, higher, low, higher, high, higher, low, higher, high. From a market structure perspective, sometimes it can get confusing, Why? Because there are times when your MACD signal line and your MACD itself, will not show any divergences. However, if you're seeing that your histogram is already showing, listen carefully, when you're already seeing that your histogram is showing a lower or it's actually showing a weaker or a smaller histogram, it can be a sign of a divergence. Another thing that activated this trend support line breakdown is you have a very long support. A very long support that acted as an osure. Okay? So you have a very, very long support. You see this? Okay, you see this, you have your support. Support is an outlier volatility. I don't consider that. Support, and eventually it created a left hand, no? So obviously you have your osure line here, and every time you see that there's a potential breakout on an old support that can act as a resistance, be very, very careful because you might see a correction. True enough, there was a correction. There was a correction. Okay, there was a correction. Okay, so that's very, 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 very important that we know this. No, another example. Of course, we have given this reminder to everyone. 2 hours ago, we gave an osure reminder. So an osure can act as a resistance, an old support used as a resistance. And eventually, from here, we need to make sure that we wait for a bounce play. And where do we normally see a bounce? If you go on a 15 minutes time frame, obviously, you can consider another Fibonacci from the swing low to swing high and wait for a 382 bounce play. Bitcoin is a scalping play, Kamiranda. Okay, it's a scalping play. true enough, you're seeing that there was actually a bounce on the 382 area. So when we look into all the coins that we are going to chart, please make sure that you understand how to plot your Fibonacci so you know where the price of the coin can potentially bounce. So again, the rule of the thumb here is that if you are going to see a breakdown, if you're scalping, do not wait for confirmation candles anymore. Just make sure you use your indicators. In this particular case, you use your CCI if you're scalping. Okay? Now, can this go higher already? Of course, use your CCI. Diba? Because the next thing here is that, yes, it can potentially go high, but you need to expect for another Osure. And what is Osure? Old support used as a resistance. In this case, it can potentially create another resistance here, or use your 382s again. Diba? Swing high to swing low, we're going to use your 382s. In this case, it corrected on your 382s. Did you notice that, guys? No? You have your 382s and you have your 382s. Again, I will repeat that. From your swing low to swing high, you have your 382s, and this one used as a support. And another time, Fibonacci 2.0, you can actually use your Fibonacci as your support and resistance area. You have your you have your swing high to swing low. Get your 382, that can act as your resistance as well. And true enough, that this particular candle saw that price as a resistance. That's what you call the magic of our system. No, this is the magic of our system. Okay, type number 1 if you've learned something today again. That's easy, as easy as that, no? You can get all the swings if you know how to use your fibs, your Hamachi, etc., etc., etc. Okay? All right. So I'll bring it back now to Kuya Luke, who I would like us to lead on our show for today, and maybe they have something prepared for us from a charting perspective. Maybe except for Bitcoin, we can chart other coins. Kuya Luke, take it away.
All right. Good evening, Miranda. Hello, hello. So yeah, for Bitcoin, we are already done for our TA for Bitcoin. Let's try to chart the altcoins. No, besides Bitcoin, mentors. Maybe someone can share your trading view. I think Justin will share his.
Yeah. Just give me a sec. Yeah. Can you guys see my screen?
Yeah.
Okay. So one of the watch lists that I have now is for AAV. Technically, we already saw a multi-month breakout coming from April 2022, and we had a breakout last Saturday, October 16. AAV actually bounced on the technical perspective. It almost bounced on a 618 area. So that's going to be around 71. And right now, it happened to have a breakout, especially on a daily time frame perspective. And what are the key resistances or immediate resistance that I'm looking at right now for AAV? If I'm going to measure it, we have a 0.382 possible resistance line that's going to be around 84.5947. And if you happen to look into 1 hour time frame or even 4 hours, we are already seeing a bit of retracements, showing sign of respect in our immediate resistance, which is the 84.5947. And if you're gonna go to 1 hour, then we already seen just like what happened for Bitcoin on a lower time frame, we've already seen a left hand perspective on the left hand or divergence. So if I'm going to what I'm waiting for AAV to do now is to wait for possible trend line support breakdown. And there you go. So just in case, so we have this 84 as our immediate resistance. This is our immediate resistance. And then I'm just waiting for a trend line support breakdown, of course, with a good volume. And I know some of our Kamirandas already know how to find the support just in case we happen to see a breakdown here, and that's gonna be my take profit line just in case this will materialize. Bilis ba? Sorry. Anything to add, mentors?
I'm good. Same chart with AAV as well. We have that resistance. I think that's point 382, right, Justin?
0.382.
Yeah. Then if you zoom, can you go to 4 hour time frame?
Here.
Yeah, we have that 382 resistance over there. Yeah, zoom out a little bit. Yeah. Okay. And then we have your 618 support. If you're
Correct.
going to plot a swing low to swing high Fibonacci. No, take the bigger picture. Zoom out.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one. Okay. So, yeah, looking good for AAV. Anything else?
But for me, I think if ever I'm going to trade this, I'm not gonna be so going to expect a drop right away. Probably I'm just going to intra scalp it or scalp it all the way down and take profit on the immediate auras, no, all resistance or possible immediate support. As you can see, that higher time frame is still bullish. We're still not seeing lightening of MACD, and it even broke our RSI 50 level. So it really has in potential perspective, it really has a good potential to even more breakout.
Well, but why is the market not showing any conviction today? What are we waiting for, guys? What do you guys think? Anyone? Or I'll make Tagalog na lang. Maybe no one understood the question. What do you think, guys? Anyone? And by the way, as I've said earlier, the Prime Minister of UK resigned. No, a lot of in UK there's a lot of politics now. It's crazy. What do you guys think? What is the market waiting? Why are we not volatile enough? Why is Bitcoin sideways for? Take a look at that. Take a look at that chart, guys. How long have we been seeing Bitcoin on this? How long is this? Take a look at that, right? That's. But take a look at your volume. What does that mean? Right? Has been like this. The stock market is on a rally. Tesla was on a crazy volatility yesterday, as I've said, no? Netflix the prior day. Interesting. Crazy. Another earnings week today, no? But why is Bitcoin like this? What do you guys think? Miranda, comment down below your comments as well. But mentors, what do you guys think? What are we waiting for here? Is it an apex? What is this?
Yeah, same, coach, for a major breakout or breakdown on our technical support or resistance.
Yeah.
Waiting for the volume. Some good news.
Consolidating around that area.
I'm waiting for Bitcoin to go outside the apex. So
from
hopefully,
an EA perspective, no. By the way, Mentor Aetherd, your audio is a bit muffled. I can't hear you. All right, go ahead, Justin.
Yeah, for Bitcoin, for me, in technical perspective, in order for us to see, major or not really major rallies, but a volatile market or a good rally for us, or same goes with other altcoins, for us to see Bitcoin breaking outside this apex of triangle.
There were a lot of analysts today, and they were talking about potential dump of Bitcoin to 12,000 based on cycles. And again, I'm not going to mention any of that here. Now, am I supporting that? No. I've not backtested the analysis, but a lot of the pessimists in the market are saying Bitcoin can go down. No, you know, the war in Russia again is becoming a topic, diba? And earnings report looks interesting. Do you think they're all waiting for the November 3 FOMC?
Most likely, Coach. Yeah.
You think so?
Yes, coach. Because I think considering we have a lot of negative news, a simple divergence or convergence is not enough to drive the market to its max potential. So we really need to have a market driver, which is the FOMC or CPI reports. So
Well, one FA, no, we have an FA about jobless claim. And the last report that came out, the jobless report came in lower. So meaning, what does that mean? The other way around. If the jobless report is lower, meaning the economy is strong. So if the economy, if the demand is there, people have work, what do you think Fed will do? Diba? It's like a cycle, no? So the unemployment benefits fell from, from 230,000 to 214,000. So meaning people have jobs. So if people have jobs, people have money. If people have money, people can buy. If people can buy, what? You know, I want to share to you a story, guys. I was talking to this bright lady. She's into an industry that I'm not familiar, and she was asking me questions. So, coach, if CPI is affected by rentals, and rentals is 33% of CPI, and CPI is always the highest, 7.7 on the last CPI report. So, in our perspective, rent is going to go down next year. But why is rent high right now? Isn't it people are going to working from home? Do you see my point, mentors? Do you see it, coaches? People are working from home. So why is rent higher? So I told the person who's asking me, in the States, economy is opening. Offices have opened already. And travel has opened. So if travel is open, school has opened, economy is open, people are back into what? Renting. But why are people renting? Anyone can tell me? Why are people renting? The answer is in CPI. Why are people renting? The answer is people are renting because housing loan rates are high. People are not going to borrow. You guys know what I mean? People will not buy houses today. Why? Interest rates is high. You see the ecosystem now of demand and supply. So if and she was like, yeah, you're right. You're right. You know what I mean? So people will not borrow, people will not buy houses, they will now just rent. So eventually, if there's so much rent, what will happen to the prices of rent? If there's so many people renting, what will happen to the price of rent? Rent will go higher. If the rent is going higher, CPI will go higher. If CPI goes higher, what will Fed do? They will raise interest rates. When they raise interest rates, what will happen? Stock market will tumble. Bitcoin will tumble.
Yeah.
So what is the cryptocurrency world doing right now? Kanina, you guys have all seen yung analysis na pinakita ko. Stablecoin is flat 150 billion. NFT sideways, di ba? DeFi, total value locked in the DeFi ecosystem 27 billion from 95 billion down to 27 billion. The ecosystems are only single digits now. Maker is single-digit TVL. Compound single-digit TVL. What does that mean? We're not seeing the true traffic yet. This is not the true traffic. The price will not go higher until we see TVLs in DeFi. NFT ecosystem is improving. Guys, tell me, anong game ngayon ang sikat? What game today is famous in NFT? Is there any famous play to earn right now? Tell me. Is there?
None.
No one is talking about. In fact, the famous what's that, the monkey NFT? The apes, the bored apes. You know what they're doing now? They're renting the bored apes. No one is buying bored apes. No one cares of bored apes right now. Diba? So in my perspective, I think what's happening today is that obviously the cycle will continue. When you open the economy, unless you close the economy and close it again, COVID happens, the new variants happen, and the economy closes again, everyone will go down. No one will rent. Eventually, CPI will go down. And if CPI goes down, the government needs to step in. They would need to fuse in money. They will do quantitative easing. They will print more money. Bitcoin will rally again. So do you know now what I'm trying to say? The solution for a rally, do you know what's the solution? The solution for Bitcoin to rally is, you see my story? The solution for Bitcoin to rally is to have another COVID lockdown. You see the story, guys? When did you see Bitcoin rising to 69,000? It was during the time when there was a lockdown. Right? The economy will never stop buying. The economy will never stop in the States. So what are we looking for here long term is that for us to see Bitcoin to go up again, I'm not seeing another COVID should happen. What I'm trying to say is that Fed should repivot. Fed should stop raising interest rates. Do I see it happening February, November, March, December? We'll see. We'll see. 5% terminal basis rate. But that's for me. I think we're not talking about a rally a week from now. We're talking about a Santa Claus rally. Hopefully, a Santa Claus rally can happen. December 23 onwards. Let's see. But, unless they repivot, Bitcoin will never get out of that. And maybe, Kuya Justin, maybe, a trend resistance breakout can happen on the apex. But, if you don't have volume to support that, they could just go sideways in oras. Fair enough? Miranda, do you guys get my point? Type number 1 if you got our point here. And again, that's just me talking. Mentors, you have your own opinion. But for me, if you really think about it, why is rent very high? People are going out. There's no COVID na eh. Diba? You ask people here who are international. Travel. I've traveled in the States last June. Tell me what's in the airport. It's like everything is normal already in travel. June, traveling is in the States. It's a full flight. They in fact even offered me $5,000. They offered me $2,000 worth of travel credits just for me to stay one day because the flight is overloaded. And I said, no, I miss my daughter. I don't care if the $2,000 free hotel, you'll give you the same flight tomorrow. And I have no love life there, so I need to go home. All right, naisingit ko pa yung love life. No? All right, mentors, back to you.
All right, mentors. Anything else that you want to add?
None.
Good. So we're good for Bitcoin. We're good for AAV. What's next on our list?
Siguro, let's chart Ethereum. Hold on. So on a higher time frame perspective, for ETH, just give me a sec, guys. Can you guys still see my screen?
Yep.
Yes. Okay. So in this case, I'll use extension. So technically, our number one or R1 in our Fibonacci extension. It's technically our 618 line if we're gonna do micro Fibonacci. So our key level support or current support for Ethereum is around 1,205 on a big picture charting. Ethereum is currently still on a consolidation happened when we had a breakdown from 1,790 to 1,200. We're now in consolidation phase. We're going to zoom out. It's like Bitcoin, but on Ethereum we are seeing a much longer trend line or multi-month, or I think this is multi-month pa lang. So we also have a trend line resistance waiting for us here. So if we're going to zoom in our 4-hourly time frame, basically consolidating. Our immediate support for Ethereum is around 0.382 if you're gonna use the swing low to swing high. We have a 0.382 current support at $1,277. So if you're gonna go on 1 hour, there we happen to see a small breakout, but it did confirm, but we don't have volume to support it. As you can see, the volume is not enough to have a breakout. That's the reason why it happened to got rejected on our immediate resistance, which is your 0.382 line. And of course, Ethereum is correlated with Bitcoin. So what we are also seeing a bit of break or retracement for Ethereum, since Bitcoin is also on a breakdown coming from a left hand. So my take for Ethereum, since we seeing the same effect or same thing with Bitcoin on a 15 minutes time frame, we've seen a breakdown. As you can see, the divergence happened on using our histogram. In using MACD, we have a trendline support breakdown. I'll wait for Ethereum before I enter any positions, regardless if it's long or short. I'll wait for MACD or for the histogram to normalize. I'll find a support or find the resistance. Then from there, I'll wait possible a play. A possible play. Kailangan ko ng tissue.
And I would like to just mention, just on that, guys, if you go back to Bitcoin, you'll imagine how long have we been staying to 19,000? A month? 2 months? 3 months? Diba? What does that mean? And I want to ask this question to Kuya Dan, expert ng Bollinger Band to eh. When you see the market consolidates, what happens to Bollinger Band?
The Bollinger, hi. Hello guys, good evening. So yeah, when the market consolidates just like that, just like what we are seeing right now, when the market is going sideways or in a consolidation, the Bollinger Bands contracts.
Very good. Use your 20 days, Kuya Justin. 20 days. It will contract, which means what's going to happen?
Yes. So there will be a massive move coming to but it's anyone's guess if it's going to go up or go down. However, just by the Bollinger Band showing you a contraction, and it's an enough signal for you to know that there is a massive move that's coming, and it does make sense, because as you can see in the chart of Mentor Justin, it's already at the tip of the apex, and as you can see, the Bollinger Band, it's really thin. It's now really thin.
Can you go to 2 standard deviation, Mentor Justin?
Sorry, Coach. Ano yun?
2 ST Dev. Go to remove the point to make it 2.
Yes.
And this one, the length, should I make it 50?
That's fine. Make it 20. That's okay.
Okay.
There.
And see that, right? You see it's creating a very contracted volatility, no? So a lot of you're probably happy because rare you see liquidations now, right? Because the volatility isn't there. A matter of fact, Bitcoin currently is around less than 7% STDEV. You know, just from the median to the lower limit. But this is a sign for experienced traders to prepare, because at any time, a massive movement can happen, either go up or go down.
Yes, that is correct.
Okay, and if you go back test, look at back go scroll to the left, Mentor Justin. Take a look at the occasions where you saw contractions. What happens after contractions? Right? What happens after consolidations? You will notice movements, right? The most recent drop from 32,000. There was a lot of consolidations there, long consolidations. And obviously you saw contractions. And what have happened after contractions? Massive moves. Right? And this has been, mentors, I'm sure you see this, right? I mean, one of the longest sideways that we've ever seen. But the difference is, take a look at that volume there. It's interesting, right? Miranda, what do you think? Type down below if you shared the same observation. Okay, a lot of people are looking at May, they said. No one looks at me na.
No one talks about Katrina?
I don't know if Katrina is here. People are asking me, what's my gut feel?
Gut feel.
You guys, you know me, no? And let's ask the other mentors. Kuya Alfie, Aether, Nell, Oliver, what do you guys think? Any comments on this consolidation?
To me, Coach, like what you've said, if we're gonna observe the volume, it's really interesting. So we're seeing massive volumes around this support level. So meaning, some of the traders are already accumulating around this level. So plus, like what Kuya then explained a while ago, the BB50 is already contracting. So it's more of a waiting game for me. Right? What about the other mentors?
For me, I'm a little worried on our MACD histogram. Very interesting volume, but as we can see our histogram, it's getting smaller and smaller. So if there's a possibility, there's a breakout happens, but our histogram remains on that kind of position, like creating a lower lows. So I think there's a possibility it can create another bearish or drawdown, no?
Oh, I see. And sorry, siguro just for a bit of reminder to our Kamiranda, during this type of consolidations, these are the types that we don't really, base our bias dito in our light green or histogram MACD selling pressure. Kasi you have to remember that every time that we have to consolidate, MACD could throw us, false signals that it's going to be a bearish cross or a bullish cross. But technically, if you're going to look at it on a very high, big picture, it's still going to be unconsolidated.
How about the other coaches? Any comments? Maybe Coach Anurag, how's India right now from a crypto? What's your observation there? You're on mute. Can you guys hear Coach Anurag? I don't think so, yeah.
No, coach.
Let's take advantage of our international coaches being here. Let's ask them of their how's India from a. I know in India they're doing taxation, Anurag, already, right? 30% almost in crypto.
I think the mic is not working.
Yeah, Coach Anurag, we cannot hear you, yeah. So we'll get back to you and do some sound check. Coach May, in Indonesia, we were just talking about Indonesian market earlier. How's Indonesia crypto right now?
Yeah, for Indonesia, I have research on they most of them already use crypto, and then for this August 2022, there's a lot of investor. It's like 30 million investor in Indonesia.
For crypto, yeah? Wow.
Yes, for crypto.
In Philippines, guys, 4% of Filipinos are in crypto. 4%. 4%. Very small. Coach Anurag, are you there now? Maybe you need to do something on your sound, on your settings. We can hear you earlier. Right now, we cannot. Coach Wong, for you, the Filipino Chinese market.
Yeah, still the for the Filipino Chinese market, people are still wait and see because they're seeing the coin is not quite stable because the mindset is always buy low, sell high. They do not read the chart. They do not. They don't have our system like that. It's like we are going to find a support and resistance line, and also for the analysis before they invest. They only chart whatever they want, right? So or hearing some other people saying that okay, this is the right time to buy, or right? They only hearing the hearsay. So they want to wait and see right now because they're seeing that the coins can go lower before they buy.
So wait and see then for Chinese, no?
Yeah, for the Chinese community.
Yeah. I have a trivia for all of you guys. Remember there was a China banning of crypto last year. That was 7th time that they banned crypto. Yes? You guys
Yes,
remember that?
Yes, coach. Yes, coach.
Okay. Do you guys know that there is crypto activity again in China? Yes. Research
Based
nyo.
on GMMG research team.
Based on shout out to our GMMG research team. You guys are really doing great job. Shout out.
Thank you guys for the information always. No?
Yes.
So there was a ban, but if you look into the crypto mining traffic, China is number 2 again.
Anyway, back 2021, it's also our indicator. If there's going a bearish movement.
So
China ban.
I'm not sure if you guys know, but China is number 2 again. From a hash rate perspective, China came up number 2 in the hash rates coming from IP addresses in China as of May of 2022. So don't get surprised if China says, oh, we're going to ban it again. But the answer now is, this is your 8th time. Hello. But you know why did it dump in last year? Majority of the people who joined last year were people who were affected by the FUD from Dogecoin. People were instant millionaires in Dogecoin, guys. And everyone was looking for the next Dogecoin because they missed it. Right? And now, number 2 again, China, guys. China. Number 2 again. Bitcoin production roars back in China despite Beijing banning crypto mining. Crazy. So, anyways, I'm not sure if Coach Anurag is back. But I was hoping I could ask because in India, they're doing very strict taxation already, guys. Almost 30%. That's why platforms that are not government regulated are famous in India. Because if you trade on the platform that they recommend, you get taxed. And you know, you saw CZ in PSE, right? Guys, everyone is happy. Yes. What if I tell you that can mean regulation for Binance? Are you ready for tax? We're all ready for tax for sure. But do you know in Philippine Stocks Exchange, every time you buy, you get automatically deducted 1.19% sales tax? Are you ready to have that in all of your trades? Miranda, type number 1 if you're ready. Everyone is happy with CZ being in PSE, right? What if I tell you that can be Binance getting regulated? Are you ready? What do you think? Diba? But, guys, keep in mind, every time you see the government regulating something, what happens? It means they are interested. It means they will support it. It can be a bull sign. Right? Binance is now not a taboo, which means Philippines are going to regulate trading for crypto, which is a good news. But what's not good news? Get ready for tax. Diba? Anyways, Mentor, sorry, we're going to other topics, but I just wanted to ask that because we've been seeing sideways for a long time.
Yep, no worries, Coach. All right. Okay, mentors. I think, yeah. Coach Anurag, are you there? Can you hear us? All right. I think he's still fixing his audio, no? But yeah, let's proceed to the charting. Mentor Dan, want to show something for us?
Okay, let me check. Let's see. Okay, I will ask the chat the first coin that I will see. That's what I will going to chart. Okay, type the coin. Type the name of the coin, guys. Except Lodi coin. Except Lodi coin. Okay, Wave.
Wave.
Wave, yes. Okay, I will Wave USDT. Let me just prepare this. Wave. Does it have Wave USDT? First time hearing that coin. First time hearing that coin. Okay, Wave. Am I looking at the correct coin? Wave USDT doesn't have perpetual contract. It only has Bybit. Wave.
Wave.
Add
Waves.
letter S.
Waves.
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 Yeah.
Okay. Sure, I'm not familiar with the coin waves. There we go, waves. See. All right. Let's start this coin. Okay, first, go to our 1 hour time, 1 day time frame. Wow. The consolidation. So as we have mentioned a while ago, when you see your Bollinger Band contracting, this is it. Okay, so be careful with this. Be careful with this coin. Now, okay. Since the coin is going down, we should look for our support. So how are we going to look for our support? Can we use this? Can we use a Fibonacci from here to here? Or can we just use our Fibonacci extensions? So let's see. Fibonacci extension. I will get my Fibonacci extension here. This is just so we will know where will it bounce. Okay. 786. Let's try something else. How about this one? Okay, and then let's use our Fibonacci retracement so we can see. All right. Okay. Now, here we go. We have our 618, mini 618 from our mini Fibonacci. Here we go. Okay. And then let's back test it. Okay. Looking good for a support. So if we back test the support that we found, we will see that it acted as a resistance back on 2019. Okay. So this will be our strong support. This will be our strong support. So if you are going to short, yes, there is still a room. Just be careful. Just be careful as our DB50 is already contracting. Now, let's see. Or let's check our TRVO. Use extended line and then magnet from here to here. There you go. This is our apex of consolidation. This is our triangle of life for our point. There we go. This is our triangle of life for our 1 day time frame. Let's go to our 4 hours time frame. All right. So as we can see, we have a support here. So as you can see, there is a support here. Let me just change the color of this one. There we go. There's a support, as you can see, double bottom. It is forming a double bottom, and we already have a lightening of our MACD histogram in our 4 hours time frame. However, if we are going to look at our 1 day again, it is showing us a strong bearish momentum, even at this one. Even at this part right here, is showing a strong bearish momentum, and we already have our MACD histogram confirmed bearish because of the red histogram. Okay, so be careful for going for a long position here. If you are going to go for a long position on an intraday perspective, you should be careful. You should be cautious about your take profit level. And if we are going to check for our take profit level on an intraday perspective, as you can see here, Okay, 382, but there's an immediate resistance here on our 236 Fibonacci 236. And then let's measure this. If this one can be traded as intraday, let me just get my ruler. Okay, price range. Okay, it's less than 3%. And we know that as per Coach Miranda, as like Coach Miranda said, if it's 3% and below, you can just scalp it. You can just scalp the coin. If you want to go for a higher profit, you have to wait for this resistance to break. And then if you are going for a short position, you better wait for this one to break. Because as we can see, we have a support here. There we go.
Also, Kuya Dan, I just want to add now, if we're going to observe around the support level, there's already a convergence forming, or rather it's already formed. No? However, again, if we're going to do intraday setup with this coin, can you go to your daily, Kuya Dan?
Yes.
Daily time frame. If we're going to observe the momentum of the coin, recently it just created a bearish momentum. No? Can you check your histogram, Kuya Dan? The color of the histogram. See? So for me, it's not really a good, although the convergence is already formed, it's already forming. Still, with that wiggle room, 3%, it's not really advisable to do intraday trades. So if you really want to scalp if you really want to trade these coins, just scalp it. Actually, it already broke out, Kuya Dan. However, can you check your 1 hour?
1 hour time frame, okay?
Yes. Can you plot trend resistance around that area? The second lower high.
Second lower high, okay.
All right.
I will use this.
There you go. So, yeah.
Okay.
However, it's not supported by the volume.
Yes.
That's why it's just consolidating around that area.
That is
So
correct.
if you're gonna scalp this coin, make sure to observe those resistances or support. Make sure to check if it's gonna react on those lines, and if it's gonna give you a good volume.
That is correct. I agree. Okay. So be careful with trading this coin, especially it's okay. There we go. This is yes, coach.
No, I was just about to say I have a very, very important announcement before we wrap up. So please don't go away. We have a very, very big driver for volatility on the next couple of hours. I'll tell you guys later.
Understood, coach. Thank you so much. So yeah, here's your charting for waves. Here's my charting for waves. So if you are just, as you can see, already broken out, but the move doesn't is not supported by volume, hence the consolidation. So if you wait for this one to be broken, it's just 2.12. So it's just for scalping. If you want to play a larger, higher time frame of trade, should wait for this one, for this resistance to be broken, or for this support to be broken. And as I've told you a while ago, this is our strong support on our daily time frame. So you still have a room for you to go for a short position on this one, just in case it confirms the TLSBD on this horizontal support right here. Yeah, that would be all from me. Anything to add, mentors?
How about the other mentors? Mentor Nel, Mentor Oliver, and Mentor Alfie.
I agree. I agree with the points of Mentor Dan and Mentor Ether. Just want to put some emphasis on the tip, no, that I believe very important on our Miranda. No? So you should take note that tip, the approach when you're trading, especially when you are trading our system, you have to know what approach you will be doing. No, if it is a scalping approach or if it's an intraday approach, because some of the trader or some of our Camirandas get invalidated just because they're trading the wrong approach. No, they supposedly scalping the coin only, but the setup they're doing or the consequences that they're looking is for an intraday setup. So I just want to put some emphasis on that tip. So I think it will be a big help for our Camerandas as well.
Yes.
Agree on that. And worst case, some of the traders trading a counter trend.
Yes.
No?
Yes.
So that's very difficult and very risky. No? So be careful. And I think before you trade, you should know what is your bias on your trade and first know what kind of trade you will do and know your exits. No, always know your exits before entering your trade.
Yes.
And don't forget your stop loss. Exit and stop loss.
Yes, that's correct. That's what I always remind my mentees. I always remind my mentees for them not to forget their stop loss and take profits, especially in this kind of market. Yeah. They have to look for your confluence. So yeah, I agree with what Mentor Nell and Mentor Aaron said, that you should know what kind of trade are you looking for. So if you are not familiar or you don't know how to scalp yet, if you're not comfortable with scalping yet, just stick to your bread and butter. Just stick to your bread and butter for now. Just build your confidence, your skills on your bread and butter. You enhance your skill, and then time will come that you will be able to execute those unfamiliar trades. But for now, I would suggest to stick to your bread and butter first, especially in this kind of market where we can be overwhelmed by fundamentals. So that will be my advice for our Camirandas.
Hey guys, last two coins today. It's already 10:22. Let's make a quick charting, guys. No, so I've asked the community to comment what is the coin that we need to trade. The most number of comments will be charted. Let's try to chart XRP and let's chart Atom. Can someone chart that for us, guys, mentors? Anyone?
Sige, Coach, ako na. Just give me a sec. XRP and Atom.
Yep. Coach Anurag, can you hear us now?
So siguro let's start with Atom around Atom. Medyo maliit lang. Yan, okay. So for Atom, so we have a trendline resistance coming from the all-time high, I believe, not mistaken, around 44. Currently, we've retested this last October 18, and it happened to have a correction here. And if you're gonna look at it on trendline support, it had a trendline support breakdown, and currently have a support somewhere around here, around $11. So if you're going to use our Fibonacci on identifying that support, that's around 0.5. So we have a $11 support. That's our 0.5 in our Fibonacci level. If we're going to backtest it, it acted as our resistance last May 19, and acted as our support last September 6. And right now, it's acting as a support on the recent chart. If we're gonna go to 4 hours, we are seeing a bit of, or we have a break. We happen to have a breakdown retracement, and it bounced on our expected support using our Fibonacci or 0.5 line. We go to 1 hour, we're seeing a bit of bounce, but there is immediate resistance around 0.382 or 0.5. But I'll use the 0.5 as my strong resistance for intraday perspective or 1 hour time frame perspective. So I'm going to do this. Support around 11.531, resistance around 12.166. There. And we're not seeing enough volume, so that's the reason why it's really taking time before it reaches its resistance area. So that's my charting for ATOM.
Okay, and can we do XRP already, Winter?
Yeah, XRP. Okay. For XRP, I was able to trade this during the time of correction on the 0.382 line. I used this one as my resistance level around 0.5273. We have a left hand already showing on our daily time frame, and it performed a breakdown or activation on the trendline support. That's the reason why it had a drawdown. So we had the Usure or old resistance acting as a support, as a resistance already, and then nag-retrace. So as of the moment, we are still going to get this 0.5 as our support area, as this is where we bounced the last time we had a breakdown. So around 0.4366 support, and then we are also seeing a trendline resistance on hourly perspective. If we're going to use this, we have a possible rejection. We are seeing a possible penetration on the trendline resistance, and if we're going to check this on a lower time frame perspective, let's say 5 minutes, medyo hindi na maganda, no? Hindi na maganda as it's already showing a left hand already on a lower time frame.
It's not beautiful. Not beautiful.
Not beautiful.
Yes, not beautiful.
Not looking good.
Yeah, not looking good. So in XRP, I'm expecting a possible rejection on a intraday with using this trendline resistance, because I don't see much of a volume to push the price up, and on a lower time frame we've already seeing divergences, so it's not a healthy breakout anymore, just in case it will break out.
Let's see if Bitcoin breaks out, right? I mean, I think Bitcoin is wanting to see around.
XRP could follow.
Yeah. Let's see. Okay.
So that's it, Miranda, for our charting.
All right. I hope Coach Anurag can hear us now.
Yes, I can hear you.
Woohoo! Let's all give it a clap.
Hey.
You know, Coach Anurag, someone said in the comment.
Yeah,
you
I
saw
know that.
I'll not
That
say
was
it
a
now.
white.
I sent it to you. Yeah, maybe give us a little bit of crypto happenings there in India. How's crypto there in India today? Give me a little bit of a report.
Yeah, actually, the scene is not so good in the crypto news. A few days, I think, day before yesterday, I was saying that there's a major problem going on with the most biggest exchange in India, WazirX. They have been laying off their employees. They have, 50% reduction now. So basically, there seems to be a lot of reservation. And I was also talking to some of my friends, and I was telling that, I'm into this crypto training. So the basic remark that I got was that, you need to be very cautious about cryptos right now. So the general mood is that of a lot of caution as compared to what it was perhaps a year back, which was very upbeat.
Yeah. And I was talking about taxation there in crypto, yeah?
Yes, yes. There's a 30% taxation on cryptos by the government. So people have been raising their voices, but so far there's also this, what I see in the media, there's also this uncertainty as to what the government is going to decide. Is it actually going to uh, again ban the cryptos, or is it going to go and make it legal in the future? So there's a little bit of uncertainty about that too.
Interesting. Interesting. All right, mentors, before I give my driver, which I want everyone to wait, and I will tell you what time. Any last few words? Maybe we'll start with Kuya Oliver. I've not heard Oliver the whole time today.
Yan. Hello. Namiss niyo ba ako? Bukas naman magkikita tayo, Miranda. We're seeing each other tomorrow on the Almo Chart Live, TGOF. So you'll be seeing more of me there. So don't you worry. Yeah. Okay. This market is very, very. You call this? It's testing the supports and it's testing its limits. So, I've read an article that people are losing, starting to lose their belief in Bitcoin. So, because the other investment vehicles are already open, forex, stocks, etc. So for you, Miranda, what will I advise you today is just do your charts every day, and try to play this market. I know some people will tell, or some students will comment that they are not in a scalping range. They don't know how to scalp. This is the best time to learn. It's the best time to learn. So while this market is just giving you small ups and downs, try to play the lower time. As you can see, if you notice, sometimes the market is time frame dependent. What do I mean by that? If the market is generous, you can do intraday and swings. If it's not, you can only scalp. So if you are an intraday or swing trader, try getting out of your comfort zone. That's it.
Okay. Anyone else who would like to give anything before I pass it to the coaches?
None, Coach. I'm good. See you on the university tomorrow, guys. Batch 41. See you.
I'll be there. I'll be teaching tomorrow.
Nice.
Let's go.
I'll be there, yeah. I'll be there. I'll give an hour tomorrow. Good luck. See you guys. We'll teach you Fib-Fan, Fibonacci's, everything. Anyone else would like to share anything? Any other announcements from the corporate? Luke, Aaron?
Yeah, for November mentoring, guys, we're working on it now. Mentor Luke and I will already plotting your schedules for November mentoring, and kindly wait for your schedule to be sent. I think maybe tonight. No, we're going to start to send your schedule, especially for those alumni mentee. No, so see you guys, and of course see you on our Elite University tomorrow and this coming Saturday. No, boot camp. We're going to have a 3 hours boot camp with our mentors. See you guys, and thank you. Thank you for tuning in. Binance people, hello, hello, and thank you. And Miranda on our YouTube.
All right, anyone else? Mentors? We're good?
We're good, coach.
We're good, coach.
We're good, coach.
All right, coaches, the international, why don't you invite them again to wait and watch out for our upcoming Feast Gold University very, very, very soon. I know we're launching by November, right? But I'd like you to invite them one more time to follow you and look forward to your live. Coach May, your live should not be on the same time with me. Huh? You have a lot of fans here, no? All the boys will follow you, not me na. No? They were all saying, don't look so close to the camera. They're falling na daw eh. Grabe. Right? So, let's start with Coach Anurag. Let's start with you. Let me just try to... let me try to pin you. There you go. Coach Anurag, invite them to start waiting for the Feast Gold. Talk about to us about Feast Gold and invite them to follow you in YouTube very, very soon. And the floor is yours.
श्योर कोच, आप लोग जितने भी भारतीय लोग मुझे अभी देख रहे हैं, आपको पता ही होगा कि कोच मिरांडा एक क्रिप्टो एक्सपर्ट हैं और उनकी कंपनी ने काफ़ी लोगों को ट्रेन किया है और उनका सिस्टम काफ़ी सक्सेसफुल रहा है ट्रेडिंग के लिए. तो वही सिस्टम को अब बाकी कंट्रीज़ में वो फैलाना चाह रहे हैं और फीस्ट गोल्ड इंटरनेशनल के द्वारा वो आप सबको इंडिया में मुझे ट्रेन किया गया है कि आप लोग को ट्रेनिंग दें. और मैं चाहता हूं कि आप लोग प्लीज़ मुझे YouTube चैनल में फॉलो करें. जो अगला YouTube चैनल होगा वो फीस्ट गोल्ड इंटरनेशनल का इंडिया में, उसमें प्लीज़ आप लोग मुझे फॉलो करें और इस ट्रेडिंग सिस्टम का पूरा लाभ उठाएं. धन्यवाद.
Thank you, Coach. Thank you, Coach. All right, Coach May, it's your turn now.
Untuk kalian, sahabat Indonesia yang ingin belajar lebih dalam mengenai kripto, tentang teknologi baru mengenai kripto, kalian bisa langsung visit ke YouTube-nya Feast Gold. Kita di sini akan belajar tentang sistem mengenai trading kripto dengan sistem dari Coach Miranda Miner. Terima kasih.
Terima kasih. Thank you. All right, Coach Wong.
Hi, Coach. 我再一次欢迎大家希望大家能到我们的这个 YouTube 的频道，然后呢，我们Fiscal 呢11月就会开始跟大家见面，然后呢，你会看到我们有新的一些培训啊，或者是一些新的一些新闻，在里面更加讨论有关于这个虚拟货币的各种情况。然后请大家过路的朋友多多支持，谢谢。Thank you.
Thank you, Coach Wong. And of course, for the Filipinos, Kamiranda, kami po ay malugod na nag-iimbita sa lahat ng mga nakikinig po today to watch out for the launch of feastgold.com. No? It's gonna be our international website that will offer courses in English, in India, Indonesia, Korean, no? And of course, Chinese-speaking countries. Kamiranda, asahan po namin kayo at abangan din po ninyo magla-live ang ating mga coaches. Coach Wong, Coach Anurag, and Coach May sa kanilang mga wika, no? They're gonna be going live in different languages on that particular channel. Kamiranda, maraming salamat. Sana kung paano nyo ako sinuportahan, ay susuportahan din natin. Refer your friends to those channels, no? They will be teaching our Miranda Minor feast system to their respective languages. All right. Salamat. Mentors, isang magandang gabi. Kuya Alfie, na-miss kita. Parang nawala ka sa screen kanina. Parang...
You're mute, pare. I'm mute.
Coach, tinawag lang ako sa group.
Naka long sleeves ka kasi today eh. Miss ka namin.
Sanay sa long sleeve, coach eh.
Hindi sanay. Alright. So, for me lang, no, guys, wait kayo. All of you, please listen to this, no? There's going to be a market movement tomorrow, 8 o'clock ng gabi, Philippines time. Actually, 8 in the morning UTC. What time is that? 8 in the morning UTC. Okay? So, can someone find that time for me, mentors? 8 o'clock UTC. Equivalent to Philippines time. Sanay ako sa US time eh.
I believe yun yung
4 p.m.
4 p.m.
4 p.m. Okay, 4 p.m. tomorrow. 4 p.m. ba 4 a.m.? 4 p.m.?
PM.
Okay, ahead tayo ng 8 hours. Okay, so guys, 4 p.m. tomorrow, from now up until tomorrow, the coin can have two directions. Okay, there are two massive forces happening today. There is a force that's going to drive this to 21,000. There's another force that's going to drive this below 19,000. What's in it for the market? There is a group of traders today that wants crypto, that wants Bitcoin to hit $21,000 to earn $150 million. There's another group of traders today that wants to move the market at $19,000 for them to earn 80 million. Okay? So, what I'm talking about is the options expiry tomorrow, Friday. So, the only market mover, jobless report, medyo negative. I'm negative on that kasi obviously jobless claims is going lower. With the exception of the Friday expirations that's going to happen, the next FA will be the November 3. Okay? So, expect some volatility to happen from now up until tomorrow, 4 o'clock. Please watch out for that. Please make sure you plot your support and resistance. Okay? It's a market movement that can potentially, it's not sure to happen. Depende kung sino mananalo. It depends on who's going to win. But let's all wait for that 4 p.m. tomorrow. Okay? You only heard it from here. All right, normally that's a driver for Bitcoin every Friday. Okay, if you don't see any FA, that's the only FA that you will have on a Friday, Kamiranda. Your options expiry. Okay, paalam na tayo. Smile naman tayo. Guys, let's all make a batch picture because it's rare that we're all on one screen together. Before Coach Anurag, Coach May, and Coach Wong become superstar, let's all have a picture. Okay? Okay, marketing team who's watching, please get our picture. Okay, let's smile. 1, 2, 3. All right. Isn't it good? We'll call this meeting UN Council now. Because a lot of international coaches here. Oh? All right. So, again, Kamiranda, let's all wait. And mentors, maraming salamat to all of you. Thanks for all being here. I know you're spending extra time for me. It's 2 hours live. Thank you to all. Thank you all to the Binance followers. We have 3,700 views already in Binance. Wow.
Hello, Binance
crazy.
Viewers.
Follow us in our social media channels. We're actually live, every 9 o'clock. Please follow our YouTube channel. Coach Miranda Minor is our YouTube channel. All right. Thank you so much, everyone.